everybody, and welcome back to Esports Ohio. This is the Week 3 season, and we're here with some Marvel rivals. We have Brookside versus Northview, and I'm OPNees. Here with me is Anakin. And Anakin, we had a little bit of a hiccup at the start, so Brookside has 1 point. How did that first match go?
It was pretty close. It was pretty close. Both sides played pretty solid comps from both sides. We're seeing pretty similar lineup. What we saw Brookside get some really good ult combos going on. Northview also had some really good ult fights, really strong positioning. And we've seen a lot of really strong players like the PA Creeper whipping out the Jeff yet again. I'm excited to see some big Jeff eats like we did last round. But yeah, we're getting right into the action.
And Foodles again with the Hawkeyes. What's kind of been keeping Northview in this, gets a pick already on the Invisigirl, and now we're going to see how the rest of the Northview can capitalize off of that. But maybe they might just hold at this choke and just play slow. Good job holding back there by Brookside.
Yeah. If Northview's gonna want to take this this corner here, Foodles is gonna have to put in some good work, and we're already seeing a big Jeffy. He swallows 3 here.
Goodness.
That is exactly what you needed.
And off the edge they go, and that's gonna be a nice 3K for PA Creeper.
Yep, exactly what Northview needed to break through that really strong choke. And I mean, Brookside might be playing for the Jeff Storm team up here, but Ace Bo Kane 3169 is gonna have to charge for ult a little bit faster, and they will have to watch out for the Punisher ult, because if the Punisher ult just ults the Sharknado, it just blows up in like 5 seconds. So you do have to watch out for that. But is Brookside even gonna be able to get a good contest here?
Envy does throw down their strange to go touch, but that being the only person to touch, I think that's going to be it for Brookside. Is now they have to hold this second choke. Slam dunk from Magneto, does get a pick onto the cloak and dagger, but he's going to get traded out pretty quickly as well. And that's going to be the rest of Northview picking up some kills, as we're going to see the Hella getting some of her own.
Yeah, Northview doing a really good job keeping this cart pushing, and Brookside just needs to recoup their players, stack as 6, and take the fight 6v6. This is not what you want to see. You do not want to be going down a man as they're pushing the cart. Like, the next fight, I think it's going to be like on like this corner over here, or even like further back, because right now Brookside is taking a 5v6. Not exactly what you want to see, but I think we're going to see a nice little Sharknado combo here.
What a big pick there already. He's looking for even more, and that's going to be a 2K by the Storm Sharknado combo. Actually a 3, and that's going to be what Brookside needs to kind of stop the bleeding and kind of get back into it.
Yeah, and I mean, Northview did have the Punisher ult online, and an inspirational strange ult from Envy there. Not exactly what you want to see in a stressful situation like this, but I think Brookside can make it work.
It's going to be a Punisher ult, though. It's going to get one, especially with the Invisigirl ult, making them all unable to see. But trades are going either way. Brookside is at the deficit, so, but the MF Frost is low. And Ghostus is going to be able to get 2, but Envy is going to get more trades. So Brookside, actually, with all of it said and done, as the dust settles, are going to be the ones at the advantage here and going to hold on even longer.
Yeah, and Ghostus with the smooth moves, just narrowly evading the Magneto and staying alive long enough for his team to come back. And I think we're going to see a Hella ult come here.
Just a Hella ult. It's in a decent spot, able to get some good chip damage onto a lot. Does get a pick onto 1. Looks for more, but it's just going to cancel the ult and find a better position. And Uranium, good heal on the Jeff here, but Foodles absolutely takes them down. The Jeff showed his head for a moment, and Foodles took it clean off. And now we're able to see Northview able to get back into the driver's seat and get very aggressive, but a little bit too aggressive here, as they are going to get traded out. And Northview, the Punisher, found himself off the map.
Yeah, and Envy with another massive ult, finding the Jeff, getting the Cloak and Dagger to 1 HP, and I think they're going to get taken down, and eventually taking down all of Northview's players here. Brookside only has to hold for around 2 more minutes, and it looks like they're going to have another Jeff Storm combo coming up here.
Brookside doing pretty good of their ult economy here. I do like that Magneto ult going slam dunk. Doesn't quite get a big, didn't hold it quite long enough. Has to just play his life. Has to be careful of PA Creeper, known for the big Jeff eats, and he's going for one right here. As he's going to be able to only get one in the eat. It is going to be the Cloak and Dagger, though, the main healing source for Brookside. The Cloak and Dagger is just going to be able to escape the ult.
My time to shine.
Yeah, as Jeff, you really got to be tracking those pivotal cooldowns that can just hard counter your ult, especially like the fade, like the mag bubble, all the things like that. I think with a little more foresight and a little more tracking, I think that ult could have been like massive. It could have gotten 5 or 6. But
A little extra oomph.
with the side of Brookside here, we can see the Jeff ult. I think it's just going to go straight into the Storm ult, so not really a need to do all that tracking, because you just gotta click one button and the Storm does all the work for you. As we're gonna see right here.
Storm in a great spot too for it. Oh, it does get the combo as well. The damage is massive. The Punisher falls down. Looking for more. Is gonna get the 2K here. Looking for the Cloak and Dagger. They're gonna be able to evade all the damage there just for a little bit, as they are going to use their ults. But for the 2K there from the Storm, Northview with only 30 seconds left has to look for a recontest here.
That's what I need.
Yeah, and Goose is opting to swap off of the Hela onto the Bucky. I think it's a pretty good swap here, because you can play for those hooks. You can get a lot of value out of the ult as opposed to the Hela. I think the Bucky ult might be stronger, but they're going to be going in with Punisher ult here.
Seconds left. We do get a touch in. Here's Punisher ult and the Hawkeye ult are going to be spent. The only ult here is the Strange ult. It has to be big, but the Bucky, every ult is being used, and that is going to be a 4-man hit. But there's no one to help him out. It's a Strange by himself with the 4K ult, but there's really no one else to help him get and secure the kills. So that's going to be the Strange going down.
Yeah, maybe now if Brookside recoups his 6, just stays in spawn, they could play for a Doctor Strange TP play, just TPing out onto the cart. But Northview does have some ults in their bank. They have the Jeff ult. They are coming close to the Emma Frost ult. And I don't know. Brookside does not have a whole lot to respond. They have the mag.
Good portal here. That's just going to be eat right onto the portal. It gets nothing, I'm pretty sure. And that's going to be Envy going to get the trades, and it's all to Brookside right now, as they're going to be able to get even more. Jeff has his ult online as well, and the OT starts ticking down, and there's nothing Northview can do, as that's going to be Brookside stopping the cart. Really good Strange TP on the side of Brookside, be able to get the back to point so quickly and overwhelm Northview.
Yeah, 100%. Envy with a beautiful TP onto the point. All of Brookside was just able to funnel out and catch Northview off guard. And, I mean, Brookside was coming up with a lot of ults as well. So even if they didn't win that fight, I think they would have won the next one. But great plays from both sides. We saw a lot of good ults, especially from the side of Brookside. The Jeff Storm combo is just too strong. It is so good. And, I mean, Northview, I think, like, if they just save the Punisher ult for the Storm Jeff, I think they'll be in pretty good shape. And I mean, the same goes for this Magneto. I think the Magneto can be looking to save his mag rock for the Punisher a little more. But I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Brookside is doing a really good job here. They just have to capture a little over the first point here if they want to take this map and get the score to 2-0. But I don't know. Anything can happen.
Yeah. A lot of rock, paper, scissors in this game, and honestly, if you just don't understand the rock, paper, scissors, you're at a little bit of a deficit there. We're going to see the newest character added to the roster of Marvel Rivals, Gambit from Uranium. Saw him a little bit last week, seen him a little bit more this week. We're going to see how it works. We're going to see Ace Botane is going to be swapping over to the Namor. We've seen him use it before, and it's been working pretty well. We're going to see how they're going to be able to walk out of this choke.
Yeah, and we saw the Punisher turret, like, set up outside of the spawn. He's already at 50% to his ult. Like, around 20 seconds into the game. That is some crazy ult charge. I think he's going to be able to get his ult really fast and just rip it. Brookside's not going to be able to have any counters. If I'm Brookside, I'm not expecting a Punisher ult a minute into the game, but Oh, unfortunately, does get picked there.
Played a little bit too much. He really wanted that early Punisher roll. If he got it, it would have been massive. He just needed to play his life slightly more. That's actually going to be Brookside. Even at an ult disadvantage, kinda, is going to be able to walk forward. But all the ults are just piling up so quickly. I forgot how fast ults charged in this game.
Yeah, Jeffel is really fast. Like, the support ults especially are really fast, especially when you have, like, these tanks like Magneto, Strange, Emma Frost just taking so much damage, and the Punisher does get picked again.
Ace Spokane and then Namor just going absolutely wild with it. We saw him before in the first map, which, sorry, audience didn't get to see. He's going crazy with it. That's going to be a Jeff trying to get some eat in. Eats the Cloak and Dagger only again. That's just not what you want to see there. And Envy is going to be able to get a pick there. Rackpong is going to get a trade on the Magneto, but not a lot else is happening. You're going to see ult here from both the Gambit and the Thrower. Also the Whale. That's going to be a KO. And everything's going Brookside as Northview just could not hold the defense.
Yeah, I really like the Gambit pick here. He's just so flexible in what he can do. He can play defensive, he can play aggressive with those spins, he could take the high grounds, he could take these aggressive angles, and his ult is so good for getting aggressive, getting in the enemy's face, taking like these aggressive positions, and it also, on top of all that, it cleanses and gives you ult charge boost. I don't... There's nothing that ult can't do.
Confident ult, but honestly, Brookside walking away back. Magneto instantly rips his ult. Does not even hold it for the extra heat potential that he could use for the Punisher ult. And he's going to go down for it. And Brookside is going to use some of those ults. Does use the Cloak and Dagger ult as well to try to stall the bleeding, but with so many down, it might not be worth it as we're going to see Envy trying to get forward here and get something done. Is going to get a pick onto the Punisher, who oversteps his goal just a little bit and is going to get kept up here. Brookside able to use an ult while at disadvantage and still make it work. By the eye of Agamotto. Massive Agamotto on
oh my god.
And that's gonna be a 4K for Envy. Absolutely massive.
Wow, 4 in a row.
A beautiful eye. He just flew up around over the top of the building. Northview never saw it coming. Oh my god, this guy's pretty good at Strange.
Armed and violated. And that's gonna be the map.
Yeah. That is crazy. That single Strange ult just won Brookside the map. I mean, man, I'm not feeling good about that if I'm Northview right now.
Envy, but definitely with the MVP there. Good stuff, especially with that ult there right at the end. I mean, getting a 4K by yourself in Marvel Rivals is a feat in and of itself. Doing it on Strange, just textbook.
Yeah, and like, I mean, you're looking at this guy's stats right now, 37-3 with 23 finals. This guy might be Thanos.
But while we're going to get some substitutes subbed in here on either side, and as we get the map pick in, we're going to go to a short break. Don't go anywhere. This is Esports Ohio. everybody, and welcome back to Esports Ohio. This is week 3 of Marvel Rivals. We have a match between Brookside and Northview. And yeah, last map, it was a toss-up there, but Brookside, coming out of the attack, just went absolutely bonkers. So yeah, Anakin, how do you think Clintar is going to shape up here?
So Clintar, a pretty good brawl map. A little similar to Spider Islands in a way, but it's a lot more close ranged. You're very limited on what angles you can take. So heroes like the Fantastic is going to be really strong here. The Doctor Strange is going to be really strong. The Magneto, the Storm, Punisher. This is like Punisher's bread and butter. This is like his best map. The Hawkeye might have a little trouble, but since the enemy team's going to be all funneled into one choke, it might be a little easier to land those crucial shots. The Cloak is going to be really good. The Invis is going to be really strong. Honestly, all really good picks from both teams. I think the Jeff might have some trouble since there's a distinct lack of edges to jump off of on this map, but hey, maybe it can work.
I mean, Jeff still has a really good base kit, so even if his ult isn't getting the maximum value, he can still be very powerful.
Yeah, 100%.
Did you see? Good healing on both sides here, but that's going to be Overwatch better. Is just falling so low. Has to back up. The Strange has to be healed back up. But Envy is going to be able to get the trade there as Ghostu does get a pick on the Magneto. And with one down, there's going to be Northview having to basically turn tail and run. Juiceless is going to be able to retreat and kind of now back up a neutral.
Yeah, Juiceless is going to get picked there. Brookside just holding this space relentlessly, not letting Northview in. I mean, Foodles is going to have to maybe take like an angle on this right side, maybe try and find a crucial pick onto the Jeff since his head is pretty big, perfectly, it's really big. And since the Hawkeye buffs, he now one-shots Jeff. And a massive Strange ult from Envy again, combined with the Jeff ult. Oh wait, no, that was it was a defensive Jeff ult. A beautiful defensive Jeff ult from PA Creeper, finding a lot of value out of that, swallowing up his team right before death. And
oh my goodness, now we're going to see the Cloak and Dagger ult. It's going to be released as well. The Magneto is falling so low. Invisible ult as well being used. So many ults being utilized here, but it's all going the way of Northview, and that's going to be Overwatch better than this is actually going to take them all down. And that is going to be Northview off the back of an amazing ult by PAC Creeper, who's going to be able to take this first point.
A little help, please.
Unless, wait a minute, it's going to be a touch from Envy. That's going to be ult from through the portal. It's going to be a Storm ult going through, trying to do some damage in here. Some trades going both ways. The Hella ult doing a lot, but it's going to be Brookside also getting a lot of picks here and there. It's going to be a 3v4 situation here. Magneto opts not to use his ult, and Northview will capture the point, but it was close.
It was very close, especially with that Strange portal. I think if Uranium got the Jeff combo off into the Storm, I think we would have seen a Brookside win there, because it would have been able to suck up everyone from the side of Brookside. I mean, from the side of Northview, and it would have been really tough for them to retake, but Northview did prevail. They did capture really strong ults, and Overwatch better is just doing a really great job on the Strange here.
Again on the Strange, a lot of damage on the Envy. Kind of been the star player over there on Brookside. Envy's gonna get better. Hot guy popping his ult, looking to get some damage, but it gets immediately taken down by the Stump. As well as everyone healthy. The eye of Agamotto finds 3 in the Jeff ult, attempts to help his teammates out, but he catches no one, as Envy is not letting the same mistake happen twice.
Yeah, it was a really good attempt from PA Creeper, but unfortunately Envy was just too fast with his combos, with his eliminations, and now we're going to see a Gambit swap from Uranium, and he almost has his ult already. I really like the Gambit on this map. It's really strong. You can just look to anti everyone since they're all funneled in one little choke, and it's really strong character right now.
Also going to see that Namora swap. A big comfort character here for Ace Cocaine. Loves this Namora, and it's a good pick as well. But we're also going to see, also going to use Eye of Agamotto. Is going to hit 3, but the Gambit's there to help out. We're also going to see a whale being used by Ace Cocaine. It's not going to hit much. It's actually going to get 1, and Envy is going to take down 2, as that is going to be a really good combo for Brookside.
Yeah, and that's just the power of the Gambit ult. Like, they get the speed boost, so even if, like, Overwatch better goes for an eye, Brookside can just back up and pretty much dodge a lot of it. And even if Uranium held his Gambit ult, he could have cleansed the eye as well. So Gambit just a really big nuisance and a really big counter to a lot of these overpowered ults like the Strange.
That is a good ult right there.
But it blows up.
But it wasn't able to throw it in time. It got a top space. And then the Hella ult is going to be massive, taking down 1, looking for a second. But with all that damage done, Envy is going to fall. And that's going to be Northview recapturing the point and pushing it forward.
Yeah, Northview doing a really great job pushing this point, cycling their ults, and just landing these crucial picks. Goose is doing a really great job at taking these angles. And just, oh, and we saw Eye. Where did it come from? Did you hear it? It was from the portal, from the heavens.
And it's going to take down 3. I wasn't even prepared for it. Envy just decided to send it. Pops the ult, hits the 4K, and that's going to be Brookside in a blink of an eye taking back control.
Yeah, a beautiful play from Envy there. I mean, we both didn't even expect it. We just we didn't hear it, and we just saw 4 to 5 people stunned. I mean, a classic Envy ult. I mean, he's just really keeping up the trend of landing 3 to 4 man ults every single time.
Also pretty even here. Jet ult is going to be unleashed, but it's going to capture no one. And he's in the middle of Brookside. He's going to fall low and go down by the square. Eye of Agamotto pop himself. 4K to Emma Crossbow is there. Oh my god! Hits the 3K, and that's going to be Northview. Both of these Stranges are definitely on par today.
Yep, and Overwatch better is just going to perfectly time his ult to the ending of the little ult. I mean, he was keeping an internal clock in his head, doing a really great job at that. That is a high skill play.
Kind of engaged here, acting like a I know best. That's going to be a whale taking down the Punisher and Envy, making sure to make it even, stopping the first point being captured, and that's going to be Northview all falling on Brookside, holding on even after that amazing play from Overwatch better than this.
0, 2,
yeah, great hold from Brookside. Really just engaging with the Gambit ult. Like, the Gambit ult is just so strong, and especially if it hits 5 or if it hits 6 people. That is the entire team buffed for. I'm not exactly sure how long it lasts, but it is it's pretty long, and like the amount of buffs that you get from it, it's like there's really no like counter to it other than like to just like run away or try and match with a support ult and try and live through it. And even if you try and live through it, it just does so much damage, and the team is able to cycle their ults so fast that you're just always losing when going into a Gambit.
The ice effects
and
look great on
like
stage.
if PA Creeper is a little bit flexible or like has a little bit of time on Gambit, I think that would do wonders for Northview, because I mean, as we saw, Creeper did get a couple of good Jeff ults, like a really strong defensive Jeff ult, but unfortunately after that I don't think he was able to pick anyone up. Brookside just became aware to Creeper's shenanigans and was able to just really like full counter it.
Definitely. And honestly, from what I'm getting from this game right now is that I might have to get good at Strange, because the things that both of these Stranges are doing are just more or less carrying their teams. So I just need to get good at Strange.
Yeah, Strange is super strong right now, and we're seeing both of these players really good Strange players, in my opinion. These guys are Sorcerer Supremes.
Holding getting a little bit close here with Overwatch better than this. Is a good full hold, able to give up space when he can, making sure Envy is not able to get anywhere for free. And the ult already here, 50% from both Jeffs. Honestly, it's going to be what Jeff gets their ult first and how they're going to be able to use it.
Yeah, 100%. And I think, I mean, Brookside might be holding their Jeff ult to try and combo with the Storm. I think that's what I'm going to expect to happen, but I don't know what Reaper's going to do.
Not punished. Frozen not punished here, but you're going to see Brookside again have to hold that ult, but Foodles takes down a Spokane immediately, does get a trade there. The Luna, Snow, does take down the Punisher. Good damage here from Foodles, making sure the Strange has to work. That's going to be an Eye of Agamotto hitting two. It might not be big enough, but they're going to be stunned for a while. Envy is going to get a pick there. It's going to be trades as well. Whips that Invisible ult that just makes them they can stand there for so long. And that's going to be Brookside, even after the first pick goes the way of Northview, taking the point.
And they are going to be opposite portal since Envy did get the ult cancel onto the Cloak and Dagger. I'm not too sure if you caught that. It was frame perfect, actually. And now Northview doesn't have any support ults.
I was unaware of that. That is actually diabolical. Oh, good pull onto Envy. I think this Strange might be cooked. Nope, he gets bailed out.
Semicolon doing a great job at supporting Envy, holding this front line, giving him bubbles, supporting them whenever possible.
By the eye of
Eye comes out.
Hit there. Hits no one. An absolute stud of an eye. If both eyes closed, now we're going to see a Luna Snowball just go on the board here. Envy getting to pick on the Earth Craft. And with that, Magneto ult is going to be unleashed as well, trying to find something great to string shield. That's all it's going to be. Armed and dangerous, the Bucky ult doesn't hit anyone. Now we're going to see a Hawkeye ult trying to get something done, but Ace Spokane with the team up is going to take down one with the back of Envy, takes down four.
Wow, 4 in a row.
And now is looking just for the cleanup, and with that, that's going to be Brookside using the majority of their ults, but going to be taking down all of Northview.
Yeah, if Northview wants to touch, I believe they're going to have to portal. It's going to be a really close call if they are going to try and walk this. I mean, they do have the Jeff speed boost, but it's going to be really tough trying to break out of this choke.
Might help them walk out of choke a little bit. He has to play his life though. Walking forward really slow. Isn't going to have much happen. The Cloak and Dagger ult is going to be used as well. And Girl makes all of his targets hard to see. Foodles just going to pick on the Semicolon. So now it's looking good for Northview. Brookside, really good disengage here as they're not going to bleed anymore. As they're just going to hold this choke, and Envy is holding it down as much as he can.
Yeah, and we do have an Envy ult coming up. I'm excited to see what he does with it, but also on the other hand, Overwatch better than this. He does have his ult as well, but 3 minutes on the clock that Northview has to hold here. It's going to be a little difficult.
Mike only got one. Envy just falls, and now all Overwatch better than this has to do is just live. And Brookside has to disengage here. They're down 2 of their players. They just cannot continue on.
Yep, and here we go.
There's a Strange Portal. Strange Portal with the ult. We've seen what he's done before. Right on top of the backline. He's going to put it down. Do they hear it? I don't think they do.
He gets pulled out of it.
Oh, absolute curtains there. And that's going to be Overwatch better than this. That's another counter. He got countered there
by his own Jeff.
But that's okay, he's able to get the picks off it as well. Both Eye of Agamottos have just been canceled, but the picks are going the way of Northview.
Yeah, Northview is gonna be able
Everybody
to
needs a hand sometimes.
push or hold this point here. That is so unfortunate that Overwatch better.
We hyped them up and everything.
Yeah, both Strange ults got canceled. I mean, Envy did keep 50% because he did get stunned out of it, but I don't think Overwatch better than this. He got 50 because I think it was his own teammate.
Oh, and the Storm combo. It's hard to look. But that's going to be 3 taken down, and that's also going to be the 4th falling as well. All 6.
That is all 6. That is a 6-man Storm Jeff combo. I mean, there's just not much counterplay because I mean the Storm, it just sucks everyone up, and the Storm, it just does so much damage. You can't out heal it. You can't survive it. The only thing you can do is just run away.
that, we are going to have a 3-0 victory for Brookside. And honestly, even though it was a 3-0 victory, this game was pretty close both ways.
Yeah, 100%. It honestly could have gone either way. Northview had some really, really strong fights, but I mean, unfortunately, Brookside did end up prevailing in the end with some crazy ults, some insane ult combos, especially from the Jeff and the Storm. That team up, absolutely broken, and they were utilizing it to their fullest potential.
More or less, what I get out of this is that the team that won honestly just had that much better team play. Were able to combo with their team, able to help their teammates out that little bit more. So honestly, Northview, take it away from this. If they just combo their ults a little bit better, more effectively, they could be on top of this matchup here.
Yeah, 100%. But I think that's going to be all for today. It was a great series. Unfortunate that it was a 3-0. I wish I would have seen this go into maybe a 3-1 or a 3-2, like a map 5. But I mean, hey, I don't think it could have been any closer.
I don't think so either. I've been OP Knees. Thank you so much, Anakin, and we'll see you all next week.
Yep, this is Esports Ohio.